Okay, this is program number 7 of week 8. This program says declare a one-dimensional array of integer numbers with a size that the user inputs. Then we are going to populate that array and find the elements of the array that are greater than 90. And then you need to print the address of that element, and we're also going to print the value of the elements as well. Okay, so the code can be found here, actually in the PowerPoint, and then I will demonstrate the live code here. So let's go through this line by line. This is a fairly lengthy program, probably the longest, maybe one of the longest ones we've done yet. Starting off here, the very first thing we're going to do, user enters the size of the array. So we should know how to do this. We do this almost every program now. So we're going to prompt the user to enter the size of an array. We're going to take what they enter and turn that into an integer. So we're going to call that n. So the user's going to enter an integer variable called n. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to define an array. So we're going to create an array of doubles. I think the question said use integers. I'm going to make mine doubles. So I say double, square brackets, array, that's the name of my array. Then I say new double, and then how many elements are going to be in it? There are going to be n. N number of elements. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to populate that array. So we need to actually put numbers in each element space in the array. So we're going to use a loop to do this because we don't know how big the array is, so we can't make code for something we don't know yet. So, but we can do it if we just put that as a variable in the loop. So loop goes from 0 to n. N is the value that people put in. So we're going to make a for loop. We're going to say we're going to go have an integer value of I. That's going to be the value that's incremented in the loop. We're going to go from 0 through to I as long as I is less than the value n. N is the number of elements in our array. So if you entered the value 4, we are going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. That would be our 4 elements, 0, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to increment by 1 each time. And then as we loop through here, we're going to say enter the value of element whatever the value of I is. So the first time this comes up, it'll say the value of element 0, then the value of element 1. Someone's going to enter in a value each time. That's going to populate our array. Once this finishes, the next thing that's going to happen is automatically we're going to search through this array and try to find elements that are greater than 90. So loop goes from 0 through n. We're using a value now called j, as long as j is less than n. And we're going to look through here and we're going to say if array element j is greater than 90, we're going to write out to the screen element whatever is greater than 90 and has a value of whatever the element number is. And we're going to hold the screen at the end. So let's actually see this thing running. So I'm going to start. So enter the size of the array. Let's do 5 elements. So I'm going to say 5. Enter the value of element 0, 3. Enter the value of element 1, 3, 5, 6. Enter the value of element 2, 34. Element 3, 5, 7, 8, 2, 6. Enter the value of element 4, 26. Element 1 is greater than 90 and has a value of 356. Element 3 is greater than 90 and has a value of 578,645. So that is good answers there. Okay, so that is the program running. That is the type of response we'd want to see from it. Okay, so that is program number 7 of week number 8.